Mm, so I'll read that part again. Few things I'd ever done at that point in my life had felt better than walking in a Terry Bass's office and handing in my resignation letter. I didn't tell him why I was leaving, but he probably figured it out when Hot started. When Hot started running promos for my new show later that day. Later that day, dang. Ain't no telling what I do. Shit, I like that song. I do that, baby, with you. I think that song was getting more plays when I didn't put the actual name of the song. I didn't do it on purpose, but I think that song was getting more plays when they were just listening to mine. But since I think I put the name, it's like I don't care though. I didn't mean to not put the real name, so it is what it is. I'll take certain losses or whatever, just actually. That's why I'm probably not gonna name. That's why I probably didn't name my. I can hardly even say it, but my that video that I'm just gonna name it. I'm probably just gonna name it Obama. I mean, instead of like F Obama, like the word, Obama. Like I'm just probably name it Obama. I mean, just like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mother like F Trump. Let me say F Trump playing. But anyway, some people at GM said I was a fool for leaving, but I didn't give it a second thought. Besides being productive and improving my craft, I was also getting a real paycheck for the first time in my life. Besides being productive and improving my craft, I was also getting a paycheck for the first time in my life. Granted, my salary was only $19K a year, but when your employment history includes Taco Bell and selling crack, just saying you have a salary makes you feel like the man. I could stop right there, but I'm gonna probably stop right here, or else just whenever this video kind of ends up whatever messed up by fame. That sounds like a cool thing too. But I'm actually leave y'all kind of some. If y'all want to read the book, it's cool, But my sister gave. I wouldn't have got this book. Period. I probably never would have got the book unless maybe like later on, like way later on, like because I just started reading it this year. But like I said, my sister gave it to me. I think it was my birthday, 2016, I believe it was. So I didn't even really pick it up for a year. I just like the picture, I'll show you the picture. Hold on. And it wasn't even so much the picture I liked, so I just and plus I like that my sister, gave me a nice present, so I'm gonna actually read the other one she gave me too. Like years ago for Christmas. It was like 2013 for Christmas. I still didn't finish that one, but I started it before, but I just like, like the picture's pretty cool, got the cigar in his hand, the big cigar. You see my cigar burn right there, and then I like the name, Black Privilege. And then opportunity comes to those who create it. Yeah, but I like Black Privilege. I mean, so just that phrase. I mean, so I just kept it just laying around for that reason. And then I listened to Matt and because he was going on like an interview run for a minute. You know what I mean? The inside is pretty cool too, but I was actually that so epic. But he was talking about the book a lot, so I kind of just heard it, and then like later on, I just was like, you know what? I can deal with how Charlamagne talks. Just just going through stages in my life, I haven't necessarily been like so open to certain things and stuff like that. So I didn't really want to hear all the stuff Charlamagne had to say. But I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna read this book, and I wanted to read more and everything too. And then I just felt like more ready to read it this year. So, like I said, I didn't get it myself though, but I'm grateful she got it, and it's a pretty darn cool book. I'm on page 112, and that's just a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. and I only started reading like a few months ago. Some people can read this whole book in a day, read like 5 books a day. But for me, I read like close to 40 pages um, yesterday in that super rich book. I was like, dang, that's like more pages I read, in literally one day, like a part of the day, than I read, in like the whole like last year for the most part. I mean, like, dang, I wasn't even reading the Bible like that, like last year, like that. So it's been a few years. I mean, like, so yeah, I just really started becoming an avid reader, and I'm actually grateful because I want to set a great example for my little nephew. I'm not really trying to be like so much of a influence to like kids, because one time, I shouldn't tell you this, but one time I got like beat up or jumped in a dream of mine because of the way I influenced the kids. So I'm not really trying to influence those kids, man. Like, I mean, just the kids around me, really. Like, all I got like is my little nephew, and then obviously when I become a father, I want to definitely influence my children. But I got so much more else to me though than smoking or drinking something like that, or cussing every now and then. I mean, it's like, and then come on now, like, I feel like the only thing about me is why it would kind of get rub someone the wrong way because, well, I don't know why. Actually, I just don't know why. I don't get it actually. Although I might kind of have a certain type of message. Like I read the Bible a lot too, so I go around being very God fearing as well, and I do like the kind of quote unquote bad stuff too. So maybe that's what it is, But anyway, regardless of what it is, just doing me. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, my little nephew, I want to encourage him to be an avid, we call it in my family, it's just called that too, but, an avid reader. So, you can get him out of books, and just, listen to God-fearing music. As you can see, like, yeah, I'm about to just talk a little bit. So I'm probably gonna, today upload a lot more than, I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna record. So right now I'm just recording, and I gotta go pretty soon anyway, so. But yeah, like as you can see with all my music, if you listen to the music I play, it has like a common theme or a common thread to it, and it's not always like it's like sometimes I play like the Christian music and like even the Christian hip hop or whatever or something like that, where they don't cuss and like they talk about like God and stuff, but also I'll play like quote unquote secular music too, but it's like if you realize what I play, for the most part, it doesn't say certain stuff. Like it's like I don't know how to put it, but it has like a positive message in most of what I play. I don't just play like kind of like reckless music per se. I mean, like it's pretty like inspiring type stuff. And for the most part, one thing I really don't play like that much at all is when they talk about adultery or like um chicks cheating, or like cheating chicks. You know what I mean? Sleeping with another dude's girl, or whatever. I usually don't play that, but I do sometimes. Like there's some exceptions, but for the most part, in like a lot of songs these days. But I realize that I still have a lot of songs I listen to, so that's what's up. But if you wanted to, you can have a whole playlist of nothing but you know, yeah. But I kind of um, don't really listen to stuff like that. So yeah, if I listen to something, even if it's like I listen like the music like incorporating sex and stuff. But for the most part, what I listen to, if you realize it, you can listen to it with with your significant, with your wife even, because being intimate, it's like, so it's not like oh, I fucked your chick. It's more like um, let me just give you this, let me just give you this dick. I mean, or something like, just like it's like more, sensual, but it's like, you can play it with the loved one, like the person who God wants you to be with. I mean, so you can play it in a God-friendly relationship, even though it has cusses, but it's like, sometimes you want to get like that kind of guttedness too, but have to be respectful still. And I don't feel like, that sleeping with another dude's chick really is really that respectful. So I don't really condone that too much. I think that's the word, but yeah.